yourself.
Good morning, Wolves. Today is February 19th. We are pretty much smack dab in the middle of Black History Month. And so, because of that, I'm coming on here with Miss Gibbs and Miss Brooks Gates so that we can talk more about Black History Month here in the United States and how it's celebrated in Latin America so that you will know that it is not something that is exclusive to Black people here in America, but it also extends to our Afro Latinos or Afro Latinas in our other countries. I don't know what this means in Spanish, but this is Black History Month. I'm assuming, like I said before, that this is Black History Month in Spanish. Ms. Adams is working on that Spanish. But we thought it would be great to come on here and just give a little background and how you can do your part during this month and all year, actually, to support Black history and Black Americans.
All right, so before we get started, we have to think about why history is important. And the two symbols on your screen right now underscore why history is important. Sankofa is a word in Ghanaian culture that means looking back on history in order to move forward to a brighter future, essentially. Um, and so as you are going through today's morning meeting and your day and reflecting on history in general, think about things that have happened in your own history that inform who you are today and where you may want to go in the future. Sankofa tells us that he who does not know his history is doomed to repeat it. And so this is what makes Black History Month for Black Americans, as well as many Afro-Latinos, very, very important to celebrate and to remember and to take pride in. So now we're going to turn it over to Ms. Adams to get more into the history of Black history in the United States.
So, as we're going through our slideshow, you'll notice that the feature for raising your hand has changed quite a bit. So, if you hover over it, it'll give you different reactions. So, if something resonates with you or you're feeling particularly happy about something, Miss Sims just clapped her hands. I just gave a heart. Please do that so that your advisor and your fellow advisees know that this is something that you really resonate with and you love it. So feel free to use that feature as we go through the PowerPoint. So Black History Month in the United States actually started as Black History Week in 1926. So almost 100 years ago is when we started having a holiday or a group of days that celebrate our culture here in America because it is a strong culture, right? American culture is Black culture. And then in 1976, it was extended to an entire month in for the month of February. This is a great time or this month for all Americans, not just Black Americans, to learn more about the history of a people who have such a strong background in this country. So if you're wondering, like, this is great and I want to do more and want to know more about it, some ways to celebrate Black History Month, you can learn about some Black pioneers. Think about very recently, we have our first Black woman vice president, Kamala Harris. So that is someone that you can do some background information on. And she's also the daughter of immigrants. So that is something that resonates with more than half of our people in the United States. And I think that that is a great way to start learning more history about this country. The second thing you can do is buy Black business owned products. So go to Black owned restaurants, purchase Black owned clothing, patronize those businesses so we are keeping our money within our own community and we are recycling that wealth back down to our people. And now Miss Gibbs is going to talk about how Black History Month is celebrated in Latin America.
So yes, Black History Month is not exclusive to the United States. It's actually celebrated in Latin America as well. Although the month is not only February. Black History Month is celebrated in May, April, and in some cases, October in different parts of Latin America. Some of the countries that you see on your screen right now include Ecuador, where it is celebrated in May. We also have Panama, and we have Honduras, and we have Colombia, where Black History Day is celebrated on May 21st. And it's just a time for people to celebrate their culture, their traditions, their history, and really show pride in who they are. Again, Sankofa, knowing who you are, where you come from, celebrating it and using it to push yourself forward and to push your people forward. And so with that, we're going to take it back to the United States with a little bit of an international twist with Miss Brooks Gates.
And so I am going to be speaking about Marcus Garvey, who was one of the first person to lead the Black movement, which is one of the largest in the 20th century. And he did a lot of work, and his focus was really on bringing back Black pride, which was stripped from the different people when the Africans who were taken to the different areas or regions, whether South Central America or the Caribbean, the U.S. or England, and this pride led him to organizing what was referred to as Pan-Africanism, which today is African diaspora, where countries of all over the world come together with their black people come together and form different activities celebrating Black Pride. And for this reason, he is very much recognized in many cities such as New York and London, and also in Jamaica, where he was born and is a national hero.
Wonderful. So, as you guys can see, Black History Month and Black history does not only affect us here in the United States, it's a global movement. Black people are everywhere. We are here. We have a proud history. And if you probably do some digging, you'll notice that you too have some like Afro heritage in your own family. So I encourage you to maybe talk to some of your grandparents or great grandparents and see what it is that your culture is derived from, because you might shock yourself and find out that you actually do share this history as well. So we hope you have a great Friday. Remember, next week will be our finals week. So please pay attention in all of your morning advisories to our schedule and our changes so that you can be on top of everything. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Have a great day, guys.